Okay, good evening to you all. Today is 13 February 2025, which is the beginning of our week 19 of this 6-month virtual internship. Like always, we start by showing our outlines. That is what we are to cover for the entire week. So we'll have a recap on what we did on week 18. And also today we'll look at how to create a good slides, which of course we talk about that. I told you about best things to do and whatever. Today I'll just take you through some few things on to see how you can create some very good looking and awesome presentation slides, not like beginning of PowerPoint and the rest. So that's what I'll just show you, just to show you the animations and some few things that maybe will help you to create a very good looking presentation. That's all what I will show you. So we'll just take that and then we move. So after that, we'll talk about CV and resumes. I told you right from the beginning of this. After that, I will guide you on how to start working with CV, how to write a CV, how to edit a CV, how to create a very good looking CV. And we'll talk about that with you today also. So we'll have question and answer and then conclusion and call it a day. This is second to the last week that we have. So please don't worry about everything. We are going to call everything a day. And I'll stop disturbing. Oh, Katrina will stop disturbing you that there is class. Oh, there is no class. So yeah, by next week, everything will be over. So, if you can recall, last week we talked about data sharing and reporting. That's what we discussed about. And we talk about things, the types of reportings, and what you need to focus when you are reporting. We talk about that, if you can recall. What I will take you through tonight, first thing that we are going to look at is how to create a slide. And I will show you how to get a pictures, how to use the pictures in your slide, how to create a good looking slide. That's what I will show you how to do. But take note, you need to work hard on yourself to learn how to create a very good slide, right from using a graphs, the infographics, and a lot of things to make your slide look good and to make it perfect so that you will carry along the audience that you are presenting the slide to them. So please just watch what we are going to do, what we are going to create tonight, and I believe maybe you will learn some few things, even not much, but believe me, you will learn few things in what we are going to do. So let me open my slides, and don't worry, I'm opening new fresh slide. That what I'll open. Let me share my screen back. Okay. So I believe you can all see my screen now. So this is the slide. This is just the beginning of it and whatever. So I told you what to do whenever you are creating a slide. I think I told you that you need to put the introduction. You need to put what do you call it? You need to put the name of the topic, the date. I think I told you about that, right? We all discussed about that. So uh what I can you see my slide? So we talk about all that. I believe you can all do that, but don't worry, I'll take you through that and I'll go and get some of the pictures that I want to use. Okay, yeah, yeah. So since I show you that, please, you can all create that. You know how to customize text and whatever. Me, I'll just go to the next slide so that I will teach you how to create skim the slides. Let's see what are we going to create? What type of presentation are we going to create? Just tell me what you think so that everything I'm going to do, I will show you how to do it. Assume I want to assume you all know how to use the bar chart, the pie chart, whatever that. That's not what I'm going to teach. What I'm going to teach you just how to create a slide, something slide, just something like that, a topic to create a very good looking slide with infographics and whatever. That's what we are going to learn. So just tell me what topic are we going to discuss about? Just few things so that we'll have some outlines. Let me just call the outlines here. Let me just say outlines. So just tell me the topic. Just tell me what we're going to discuss about. Just say it, uh, we are going to do everything together here. Yeah. So I do my classes together with you. If we make mistake, yeah, we make mistake. That's all. So, but tell me, please tell me, how are we going to do it? What topic do you want us to just create a slide on so that we show you how to do that? We have a lot of things to do. We have other, and let's have outlines of it so that we'll go to Google and get some pictures there and we'll come back here and create a very good looking slide. Just tell me, please. I'm listening. Nobody said anything. I'm listening. I'm watching. Gender-based violence. What do you want us to talk about gender-based violence? But yeah, thank you for bringing this gender. We are done. I'm start talking about gender-based violence. Please, wait. Wait, please. Gender-based violence. Someone say Excel functions. Someone say Nigeria bad distribution. Please, all this you have done topics on them, if function. But this computer literacy training is what I think we just talk about. But this computer literacy training, there is a Excel training that I did it. I did this same computer literacy training. Okay, I'm sorry, my network just shake. But please tell me the topics. I told you this computer literacy, I did a presentation on that. But if you like, we can go ahead and do the same. But I don't want us to do the same with it. So I think please suggest another topic. I think let's talk about data and yeah, we are talking about data analytics. So let's talk about the data analytics. Someone's in one of our previous classes, sir. Yeah, I want us to okay, the one we use for that is sharing, data sharing. Let me see your class. That is your week 17. Let me show you that. Week 18. Is this one you are talking about? Is this one you are talking about? What's to create this one? This one will take us time. Oh. No. No, if I say I'm going to create this, it will take most of our time. It will take a lot of time. But yeah, I can create this to you. But it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to create all this. It's not that difficult. But if I say I'm going to create it, it will take much of our time. But what do you say? But oh, I should just teach you how to create this one that you are seeing. This one. Let me create this one. Yeah, that way I just wanted to create something simple for you, something that will not confuse some of you. You need to work hard for you to learn all this. But I can create this one if you want. I can create this. But I just wanted to show you how to create slide, like not only this types, maybe something that you can go to Google and get your own pictures there. Then you come and use them in PowerPoint to create something like that. Not for me to start all this design. It's like I'm teaching you designing and whatever. I don't want to waste much time to create all these designs. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know. Since you don't have anything to say, let me just say, let's say we are going to talk about data analytics. Let's talk about the data analytics. So first of all, we'll talk about what is data. For example, I'm just trying to create outline on this. So we'll talk about what is data. We'll talk about what is data. Then after that, maybe, yeah. Okay, data analytics tools, of course, yeah. So let's talk about data analytics tool. I believe in this. So we'll talk about what is data analysis tool. Let's see what is data analysis. Types of data analysis tools or categories. Then maybe we'll look at what else? After types, then what? Okay, data. What is data? So we look at what is data. What is data analysis? Thank you. So let's say what is data, or let's say data in general. Then we look at data. Then we look at data analysis. Then we look at data analysis tools. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Go on. Thank you so much. Then types of data. Yeah. Types of then yeah, you say importance. So can we have importance before the types? Maybe one after the other of these types to talk about. So it's just like I just want to show you how to create something amazing in here. Yeah. Someone says stages and phases. Don't worry, we'll talk about all these stages. Yeah, that will be our final class. We'll talk about the stages and phases. Don't worry about that. So importance before data analysis too. So let's look at the importance. Okay, can we have data analysis tools and the importance of data analysis tools, right? Go on. Is that what you want? Because this is your presentation. I believe in what you wrote. So I think we can move with all this. So you need to talk if there is something you want us to ask. Then we can have question and answer. Yeah, we can also have maybe if we like, maybe we can have yeah, we can have question and answer. then conclusion or final remark. So this is it. So related to data. So we have data analysis tools, importance of data analysis, types of data analysis tools, question and answer. And then we have some few text to just put under the images to make our presentation awesome. Ah. Okay, I'm sorry. My network is just trying to do us some things which we don't want. But I'm sorry. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me, please? So let's go to YouTube and start getting data. So let me just write data. So this is the first picture we got when we write data. So I'm going to images. So let's just look at it. So this is it. We have some few images. Let's start downloading some images to. Let's click on this one. And please let me advise you. Yeah, you can get any image that you want, but images with this white background are more awesome to use. Images with download this image. So I'll just right click and download the image. So let's wait and see. Maybe I have to browser. I can save any image that I want. So I'm sorry. This is not the normal browser that I use. Let me go back and use my browser. So all these type of images you cannot um new window. So let me just see data, not database, please. Data. So this is what I want. So sorry, I'm sharing my screen back. I'm sharing back my screen. Yeah, I'll send you the name of this add-on that I'm using that you can go ahead and use. I have a lot of add-ons here, but extensions. There are a lot of extensions that I use on my Chrome browser. Maybe I will share this one with you because you can use it and download any image even if the image is not an image. So on the browser, you can go ahead and download the image the way you want it. So in that browser that I'm using, I cannot download the image because it's not an image, it's just a web file. But using this browser that is my use it and download the image. So don't worry, let it wait. Let's wait for it to finish loading. Let me click on this. Maybe I'll share. Okay, yeah, thank you. So you see, I just dropped the image, the name of the add-on. So you see, this is the one that I have. So if you come here, if you want to view the name of it, let me show you the name. So let me go to the store so that you see the name of it, the one that I'm using. So here it is. So I can save it. I just click on view in store. It's not showing, but don't worry, it will show maybe when we continue. So yeah, let me click wait. Yeah. So let me save it as PNG. So let's do that. I'm saving it as PNG. Let's come down if there are some no don't mind about all this big data and whatever. We don't need I don't even need it. I don't need this one, but this one I want it. So let's wait for it and see. What's wrong? I think it's my network or it's my browser that is kind of this. So let's wait and see. Okay, just hold on. I don't know what's wrong. My browser is not kind of yeah. I don't know what's wrong. So let me open it. Let me go to the page myself. Let me go to okay, so it's working now. Okay, it's working. Yeah, here it is. So you see, I can save it as PNG. So I'll just call it, let me call it Biz, or I'll call it Gowon because it's Gowon that gave us all this. So let me just call it Gowon. So I have to acknowledge you. So I love this one. I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm going to do with this. I don't know, seriously. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I just love the image, but I don't know what to do with the image. But let's save it and save it as the interviews. So let's wait for it to load. So let's wait. So I'll call it Gowon 2. So Gawon will acknowledge you throughout this class. Yeah, I have to acknowledge you. So I don't want this one. Okay, based on your outlines, you see, we come up with these outlines together. So we are going to talk about all this and continue with this. Okay, so let me look at anything that looks data analysis. There's something that looks very good and awesome. So if you like, you can use this image, this one, you see this one with data analysis, or this one, but I don't like it. Let me just scroll down. I have this one. Just go ahead and get something awesome to use, something cute. Yeah. So you can just go ahead and please make sure you take pictures that are kind of very good looking and the rest, please. This one is you. I always love the images with white background because I don't want that riot slide and whatever. So this is our Gawon 3. Okay, so we have Gawon 3 and data analysis. So we are done with this. So let's go and talk about data analysis tools. So we have another topic that we discuss data analysis tools. So for this data analysis tools, don't worry, we'll just get any image that just speaks about them. Since we know all these tools, we'll just go ahead and talk about the tools by ourselves. So for this data analysis tools, what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to get any image that looks awesome to me. I don't want I don't want this. I just want to get any, okay, that image that I say I love, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe we'll use that image. Because in that image for the tools, we want to show the tools that we use for data analysis. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get all these tools, even the ODK, the ComCare, all these, we need to get their logos and the tools. But before that, we can talk about data analysis tools. After that, then we talk this image, but this image is not that very good looking. Exactly like data analysis tools. You see, so just keep searching. All this, I'm doing it with you. As you can see, when you are creating yours, please make sure you find all this together because as you can see, I'm the one just doing this. We are doing it together. So these tools, we just create these tools, data analysis tools. We'll talk about the tools and we go ahead and get all these tools, the Tableau, the Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI will get their logos and we'll start discussing about them. So will be our Gawon 4. Yeah, I love this image. This is the best image that I saw. I love this image. I love this. So for the Tableau, Power BI, SQL, Python, we want to get that. So let's say we want to get Excel. So let's say Excel logo. That's what we want. Because when we start talking about the categories of data analysis tools, then we'll talk about all these Excel. We can get this Excel. So let me click on it if it is the good file that I want. No, no. Okay, let's wait. Yeah, this is great. The image has a very good looking, is very good quality image. So let's save this one. So I'm saving it as even JPEG is okay because it's call it Excel. So let me say go on Excel so that we'll know this is our Excel. So we're going to get Power BI Tableau logo. So this is the Power BI logo. So which one are we taking? I love this one. So let's just take this or take this. Anyone we take is okay. Let's just take this and move. So we are taking this one. It's very good and qualitative image. So we are saving it. Let's save it as PNG because it's PNG. So image with this G image. So you save it as PNG, not JPEG. If it is JPEG as JPEG, if you save it as PNG, then it will not have background. It will take the background that you are using on the Excel. So let's just save it as PNG. Where are we? Let's save it as Gawon PNG. Okay, Gawon Power BI. Then after Power BI, let's go to Tableau. Okay, we need to have Tableau logo. What's wrong? Tableau logo. So this is the Tableau, so we can take any that we want, but I love this one. This is Tableau, you see, it's the Tableau. So let me save it as PNG because it's PNG. So once you saw image like this is PNG, so you save it as PNG so that it will not have background. But if it is not PNG, it definitely has background and the background can be anything. So here it is, I'll just call it Gawon Tableau. So after Tableau, we need to have Python. So let's say Python logo, then SQL logo. So this is Python. So for the Python, I'll take this. Oh, we take this from Wikipedia. So let's just take this from Wikipedia and I'll save it as PNG also. Please, are we all together? Oh, I'm the one here. I believe you are all seeing what I'm doing. Please, I'm just guiding you. You can do yours on your own, get your own images, get your own pictures the way you want. Not necessarily must be the way I Go on Python. So go on, congratulations, you get a Python. So after this, we say SQL logo. So SQL logo. So for SQL, we can get this one, or anyone that we want. Can get this one. This one is just okay. So I'm downloading this one. So let me say SQL, and we save it as Gawon SQL. So we save it as Gawon SQL. So after this, we are done with all this. We are done with all these types. So the next thing, let's see what we have. So after, the question and answer. So let's just say question and answer. So question and answer is just what we look at, and we're going to look at a very cute image. Yeah, I think I love this. Gone, do you love this? This is the first one we got in the first one we got. I don't know if you like it, we go ahead with it. Do you love this one? If you love it, we go ahead with it. If you don't like it, we just change it to another one. Okay, so since you like it and it's your presentation, let's just save this so that we save time. And I know we have a lot to do. I want us to talk about a lot of things tonight. So let me save this. Okay, so we have got one Q&A. So after that, maybe conclusion. So conclusion, you can go ahead and get anyone, or you can just have normal conclusion. But I get my conclusion. I just look at something that you want. Let me use this one because I have never used this, and it just attracts my pace. It's just something that I think we can use it. We can go ahead and use this one. Seriously, let's just use this one. Conclusion. It looks awesome, so let's use it. So I'll just call it Gawon conclusion. Okay, so we are done with it. Uh, yeah, my question and answer that I use, I got it here now. Just scroll. If you go under that question and answer, you'll see the one I. But let me tell you, it takes me time. You cannot get the one I'm using just by looking at one side. It can take me 2 hours searching for the one I'm using, so that if I use it, nobody can use it. Maybe nobody can even see it when you search Google. So this one, I'm just taking all this one for the purpose of showing you how to use them. But if you want of them down here, just keep going deep, 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 deep. If I show you my where I'm saving things like that, images I'm saving, just when I want to create a slide, I'll go ahead and use them. But this one is just for the purpose of this. That's why I'm just picking the one that I just at the beginning, we just pick them. Okay, so let's come and start creating our slide. So create a new slide here. Okay, I'm creating a new slide here, and then I'll call it about data. That's the title. Maybe I'll do this. And don't worry, I'm not getting rid of this. I'll show you where it will work. So what we are going to do, we are inserting that first image that we downloaded. We are inserting it. So just go to image. Let's insert the image. Go to image, this device. Just don't worry. So let's go to download. Okay, where is our Gamma 1? Yeah, this is our data. I don't want Gamma 1 to be here. Okay, let me do something. I have a reason why I do this. Don't worry. I don't want the image to be in this. But don't worry, even if it is, let me just leave it. Let me insert it again. Don't worry. I know what happened. So let me just insert back Gamma 1. Okay, so don't worry. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm teaching something new. So um, let me do it this way. So I'm bringing it here and I'm making it at the middle. You see, when you are doing all this, when you reach the middle, it will show you about this, about the PowerPoint. It will show you middle of it will show you all these grid lines and how you're going to do. So maybe I'll talk about data here. I'll do it like this. And under here, this is only where I'm going to write duplicating this. I'll click on it, Control D to duplicate. Then I'll come under here. So I'm under it. I'll remove this bolt and then I'll bring it here. Let me increase it to even 22. Yeah, it's okay. And get anything about data. Don't worry. I'm just putting any text. Please, just let me say about data. So just let's search about data. Just data. Or let's say what is data? find as a systematic record on, you see, that's all. So that's all what you need to put. So don't put much text. This one long text, leave it, please. That's all what you need to put. Because in your slide, you don't need to put too much text. Just go straight to the point. Maybe any text that you have in your head, please use that text for your just reply Control J so that it will be like this. Or maybe I'll just increase it like this. So this is only what I want to do, just to create this so that I will have data, blah, 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 and talk about this. So I talk about data. I discuss about it. I did all this. The next thing I'm going to talk about is maybe what I'm going to do, I will put animation for this. So I'll talk about animation. I'll also talk about transition. But since we are starting with animation, let's talk about it. Animation is, for example, when you put animation, then your slide will be coming up one after that. For example, now if I click here, everything will be together. That's all. Another, let me take it up. Okay. So what I want to do is I don't want this to come in like that. I want it to come in when I click next, presenting with to people. So maybe I want this to come first, or maybe I want immediately I come to this about data. I just want this two to appear, but this definition I want it to come after. So I'll come to animation, then I'll just click on page. So that means now if I click on this to showcase it, I need to click forward for this to just blah, 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 doing your presentation. So let's see what is data. You can even ask them, what do you understand by data? Then maybe after that, you just point this and just, it will be data can be this. Okay, I'm sorry, my network. Okay, can you hear me, please? Please, do you understand this animation? Animation is just when you want the block that you have on PowerPoint to come separately, not at once. Is when you call it, it will come. This one. So, like I said, I'm not teaching you all this from scratch. I'm just teaching you a way of creating another type of slides. Just pick it from there and learn this. You go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I think, okay, you didn't get the animation to put the animation. Go on the animation, I just click on page. So after that, it means this animation, even if I show this slide, I just view it, that animation, that presentation part will not appear unless pointer when I'm presenting. So animation, it will show animation one. So if I have another one, it will show animation two, animation three, animation four, like that. That's how it works. So the next thing is just to duplicate. So I duplicate and I'm going to create something now here that you need to do. No, not only text. Animation is used for any content, for all the content. Animation is used for the content of the slides, for the content of the slides, while transition is used for the slides itself. So you need to understand that. Yeah. Not only text, everything. I can use animation on everything in as much as it's a context within the page that we have, while a transition is used between the pages. Copying this one, I'm just highlighting them all. That's what I did. So I'm dragging it here. I'm bringing it this side and I'm removing this animation. I'm bringing it back to tone. What I'm going to do, I'm putting another color for this one, image alone. After clicking on the image, I will come on that pictures, on that picture color, and I will use this gray picture color. So this is how I want it to be, so that it is not colored, it looks gray. So that it is not going to be that gray because of, so it's going to look like this. So this is how I want it to look like. So correct on this transition using this mop. You see what it just did? So it means if I click on this slide, and I'm done with the presentation, it will carry this, all this, and it will bring it on the other side for me, and it will leave another space for me like this. This is, we are going to talk about data analysis. Okay, sorry. I want to copy this. So this is it. I think we are going to talk about data analysis. So that's what we are going to talk about. So I'm going to say data analysis. So let's go and insert that image. So this is it for the data analysis. So I want to arrange the image. So let me just do this. Please, when you want to drag image, do it from this, or you do it from the top or bottom. Please do it like this so that it looks like this. So I want to put some text under data and I use the same format. You go ahead and put whatever you want to put under here. Please just put it and just create whatever you want to create. So you talk about data, show you what to do. Please go ahead and put whatever you want so that we continue and we didn't waste much time on this. So if I go to animation, you see we still have animation since we copy and paste it. So we still have animation there. So the next, I'm deleting this one. I'm just showing you, like I said, I'm showing you how to do all this, please. It's not like we're going to do all the slides because it's taking most of the time already when I'm bringing it here. And after bringing it here, just like this, all the text I'm to color and make the picture to look like this. And I'm done with this. So now for this one, already since I duplicated, transition is there, it will still on mop. And that's how it is. So let's go and see what we have. So data analysis tools. So for the data analysis tools, I'll come here and copy this one also. Come to this, I'll be a little bit past. So I'll just come and say data analysis tools. Go on 4, I think, because go on 3 is that image that I say I want. So let's come to go on 4 because that's the data analysis. You see, is a bit reduce it. So reduce it like this, like this. So for this image, if you like, if you reduce, if you do it like this, you see, it's just kind of, you are stretching it. If you know, if you do it, the stretch will not that, even though I stretch it a little bit so that it will have the same size with this image that I'm using. So that's why I'll just leave it like this. And for the text, I'll copy this one again. So for the data analysis, just mention the tools. For example, now I will just come here and create a bullet. So I will start with Excel. I will say Tableau, then I will say Power BI, maybe SQL, like this. These are the tools. Maybe I'll just increase them a little bit, sorry, like this. And if you when you click on it, they'll just coming up like that, one after the other. And I'll create another one, you see, and you create another one, you create another one, and then you create another one. Please don't just go and keep using all these wheels and whatever, please comment. So this one, I'll have to remove this none. So let me show you what we just did so far. You did this, you see, currently you did this, you see, after that you did this, then you go ahead and start calling all this. And this is what I think we can remove the first one. Let me just remove it so that we just start with our this. So the next thing I'm going to do is duplicate this one also. I'm deleting this one. I'm deleting this one. Then I'll highlight all this. I'll highlight this. I'll bring them here. Then I'll do the same thing. First of all, I'll remove all the animations. Come back. I'll put the color for the text and I'll do this. And this is how it looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to do is for us to create what next after data analysis. So it's for us to start talking about the tools. Maybe you can tell them you are going to talk about all the tools one after the others. So first of all, we want to start with Excel. So I'll start with Excel. Sorry, I don't want to save this. So I'll start with Excel. I'll say Excel. So and we will import that our Gawan Excel. So this is the Excel. So now you just stretch it. You make it big. Yeah, it is. If you want, if you have something to talk about the Excel, if you don't have anything to talk about, forget it, just duplicate it and continue. So I'm not going to put anything, but I'm deleting all this. I'm deleting this and I'm highlighting all this. I'm bringing them all here. I'm turning it to gray also. Then I'll come and put our Power BI. Let me just import it. Where is that go on Power BI? Yeah, it is. This is the Power BI. It's very big image, but I'll reduce it. You see here it is. But let me reduce it a little bit like this. So I'll bring back this Excel and I'll bring this Power BI here. You can do it in the same page. Maybe you want to put them or you want to talk about them. You can go ahead and do that. But I'm just showing you how to do all this again. Delete this. Bring your Power BI here. Then make the text like this and go to this picture and make this to look like this. So we did this. Okay, I'm sorry. This network is just kind of doing this to us. So I'm sorry. So I just continue. I imported this tableau. After that, I didn't wait for the network and I'm writing about. So let me put about Excel. I'm just putting about in between all of them. So that's it. So after this, maybe we'll just duplicate it again. I'll duplicate it and I'm deleting this. I'm bringing this here. Okay, so now I'll bring this about Tableau. Now we'll have about Python. So I'll import Python. But after this Python, I'll stop there. So Python here. So I'll just increase it. Maybe just decrease it a little. So that's all. So after this, maybe let's just continue, please. We are almost done. And I'll show you how to do all this. You don't know how to do this. So don't worry, this is not that difficult. It's not that difficult. So for this, I'll turn it to this, and for this, I'll turn it to this. So the next, maybe, or maybe after this one, maybe we don't want to do anything. Maybe after the we just want to move to question and answer. Maybe so I can remove this. I can just create the question and answer. So don't worry, we are almost done. This will be our Q&A. So if anyone has question, should ask his question. And after this question, I'll create for the conclusion. It will look like this, but I'll show you what will happen. So after this, I'm duplicating this and I'm reducing this conclusion to this. And under this, I'm writing my conclusion. So I'm bringing back that text, this text. Then I'm coming back here and I'm writing this like this. So in conclusion, as your conclusion. And that's all. So this transition should be mob already since everything is mob. Don't worry, you are done with that. Then after this, you can create another slide for thank you for listening and whatever. You can get a very good, awesome thank you wherever you want to see it. So let's just see what we have done so far. So this is it. We started with about the data. And after that, we have this. We move to this. After that, we have this, we move at this, we move to this. We start talking about Excel, we are done. We continue talking about Power BI, then we talk about Python. Then we move to question and answer. After they talk about whatever we want to talk about conclusion, and we call it a day. So this is it. This is what you can do, and this is what I just want to guide you on how to do all this type of stuff. Okay, I'm so sorry. This network is kind of getting bad, and bad. So I think we are going to stop here. Seriously. I think we are going to stop here. At least we have said much also. We have a lot to cover. I don't want us to rush that issue of CV and talk about that. Please, uh, let's stop here. If I got a time between now to before Wednesday, we'll pick a class to hold this class to cover that issue of CV and whatever. We didn't have a class, maybe we'll wait until last day we talk about that. Your capstone project will commence, we'll share, we'll tell you how your capstone project is going to be. That can you hear me? I'm sorry. This network is kind of bad. I'm very sorry. So, what I would just want to say before if this network can allow us, about your capstone project, the final project you are going to have, I think I will share the question. I will tell you how the project is going to be so that all of you go ahead and do it and share it with us. And during our final day, that is next week, Wednesday, where we're going to wrap up everything and it will be the final day of this internship. We'll look at maybe the possibility whereby maybe before the date, we'll look at the possibility. I think you are going to have a contest, a live contest. It will be a data analytics contest. So it will be a live everything you're going to apply them live. We'll give you data, we'll give you questions related to analysis, we'll ask you to analyze the data, we'll give you question and it's going to be stage by stage. I did it once and I saw how it works. So maybe we can give you data. All of you will participate, but we'll just keep removing people one after the other. And lastly, those that reach the final stage will continue and finish the stage. And also, I'll put the price of like I think 100,000 the way I used to do it. So I'll put the price for the winner for 100,000. I'll also put the price for other people like that at that. So I'll see what I can before Wednesday. If it's going to be maybe after Wednesday, definitely you will know it. But your capstone project is not in the contest. It's not the contest. So the contest is different from the capstone project. But whatever will communicate with you before now to next week, and you will see what will happen. So I wish you all the best. I think it's time for us to call it a day because we have done much. So see you next time and have a wonderful dream. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.